turning attention now to how things are unfolding and unraveling in Thailand versus Cambodia. We trace how fiery rhetoric and rising tensions on borders can ignite a conflict, one where we have helped you track all the escalating disputes, international interventions. And today we explore how the fragile truce between Thailand and Cambodia is fraying, and more importantly, what it means for peace in the entire Southeast Asia region. Donald Trump may have claimed that he got about peace in the region. That isn't the truth anymore, because Thailand has already said that they don't want to follow that peace pact anymore. We take you through the latest developments, the historical clashes, why these two countries are continuing to dispute that 800-kilometer long border, and more importantly, what's at stake for the region. But first up, let me walk you through this report that details the latest provocations and escalations that have led to a situation and a possible brink once again.
Thailand and Cambodia stand on shaking ground after mine-ban talks in Geneva cracked open old wounds with new bite. Both sides accuse the other of playing legal hardball, even as their fragile ceasefire creaks under pressure. The tension is rooted in July's firestorm. It was the worst violence in 10 years. It erupted near the Tha Mueang Thom temple complex, a sacred centuries-old site perched on the border, one like a stone witness to every feud. Within days, fighting spread to 12 locations. There were artillery, rockets, Thai airstrikes, and civilians running for their lives. At least 38 dead, 300,000 displaced. A landmine blast a day earlier injured 5 Thai soldiers, triggering accusations of new Cambodian mines. It's a claim Phnom Penh denies. Ambassadors were recalled as tempers soared. Then came the political drama. The leaked call between Thai PM Paetongtarn Shinawatra and Cambodia's Hun Sen. The leak upended Bangkok's leadership and torched the last threads of trust between the Shinawatra and Hun dynasty. But these tensions echo back centuries, from the Khmer Empire's reach to Siamese conquest to French-drawn borders that left temples like Preah Vihear and Tha Mueang Thom trapped in territorial limbo. The ICJ clarified ownership, but the land around the temples remains a powder keg. ASEAN finally brokered a ceasefire on July 28th, but the world has witnessed many times firsthand that peace built on contested stone can crumble fast. It usually does. And with rhetoric flaring again this week, the question returns: how long before history repeats itself at these temples once more?
Now, as you just saw, this dispute between Thailand and Cambodia is about trust. It's about history. It's about adherence to international law, not just about territory. And as landmines continue to threaten lives and diplomacy plays out on the world stage, both countries face choices that could either de-escalate or reignite this entire region. Let's take a look at the historical contexts that have actually led to this situation and why this is not going to end anytime soon. First and foremost, this is something that goes way back to 1950s when both sides have actually saw the initial border disputes that started becoming important. You move to the 1980s where you see that there were periodic skirmishes that flared up, nothing that led to massive loss of lives, but nevertheless there were skirmishes on both sides. By 1999, some peace accords were being signed, but were they actually followed? Were they adhered? That's the question. Because this year, in July 2025, clashes erupted, which were probably the worst and the bloodiest that the two countries have seen in decades. Dozens were killed and thousands were actually displaced. Malaysia had mediated a ceasefire. Donald Trump took credit for it. He also got nominated for a peace prize. It almost seems like a tune that you sing every time that there is a peace project that is coming up. Donald Trump gets a Nobel Peace Prize recommendation. But guess what? That peace project has fallen apart. That agreement hardly stands true because by December 2025, those tensions have flared up once again. Which brings us to our blinkers off section, viewers, which is that it's far easy to announce a peace agreement and far tougher to implement it, and even more difficult to ensure it passes the test of time, history and different versions of maps. As far as this issue between Thailand and Cambodia is concerned, there are two that are stopping a long-term peace to actually come in place. First and foremost, Cambodia was a French colony and this was a French map that Thais do not recognize at all. If one side doesn't recognize the border, then chances are that that will never lead to any long-term peace. Second, Cambodians have used these landmines as a tried and tested process for all military, war and all other such escalations. Something that violates international law, but that hasn't stopped Cambodia either, which means both sides are willing to jettison international law at the first instance possible. Donald Trump needs to do better than just claim peace agreements for the sake of a Nobel Peace Prize.